Hey, we're Nick and Sue. Welcome to the iMusician YouTube channel. This week on the show, we're talking about Deezer, and namely the company's predictions for the future, as well as an interesting feature they're rolling out in the app. We're talking about some new changes happening at streaming platform Napster, a name that might be familiar to some of you. And we're diving into the future once again, this time surrounding virtual reality concerts and some companies entering the field.
We'll start out today's episode by looking at Deezer, its current results, and the prediction the company has made for its future. Deezer has recently published the company's half-year results for 2022, reporting on a loss of 300,000 subscribers in the first half of the year. It was said that this was driven by Deezer's exit from the Russian market, as well as its inability to maintain and attract customers outside of its home market of France.
To make a comparison, just in the second quarter of the year, Spotify gained 6 million net premium subscribers, bringing their total to 188 million subscribers.
Deezer, by the way, has only 9.4 million subscribers at this point.
However, both Deezer and Spotify revealed net losses of around $52 million respectively from January to June this year. So hopefully some of that money is going to the artists, right?
I hope so. Although there are a lot of numbers in red, Deezer is vowing to be profitable by 2025, and Spotify's goal is to be at 1 billion subscribers by 2023. 2030. 3-0. This all is interesting because it just shows that the streaming landscape has not really been figured out. And what we're probably going to see in the future is that the certain platforms are going to set themselves apart through niches, products, and maybe specific genres, so they set themselves apart from other shops.
So as a musician, why is this relevant to you? Well, it's important to stay on top of trends and developments so that you can find and cultivate your own niche across multiple platforms.
We're not moving away from Deezer quite yet, and that is because the platform has launched an in-app search using singing, humming, and whistling.
Although Google has been allowing users to find music this way for a while now, this does mark the first time that a streaming service or platform has allowed its users to use hum identification to find a song.
This is how it works. You hum the song into the Google app and Google will recognize it and you will get a score based on how confident Google is of matching what you just hummed.
Deezer's ID technology called Song Search was first launched in 2018 and it seems a bit less exquisite in terms of functionality than Google's. However, that might actually be the point. Having people use the in-app search and finding out which parts of tracks users find most memorable will help Deezer refine the algorithm on the go while learning to identify songs through off-key humming, no lyrics, or entirely wrong note.
For more info on Deezer, how to get your music on the platform, or this latest feature, head down to the link in our description. Moving to another music streaming service, this time in the Web3 space with American platform Napster, as they've recently announced some key changes to the company's management, business activity, and funding, as they've hired former Roblox global head of music John Vlasopoulos as its new CEO.
And the company has also announced a new funding round with participation of old and new investors, including companies like HiveMind, Algorand, Skybridge Capital, G20 Ventures, or Arrington Capital. Napster has further announced the launch of Napster Ventures, which has the aim to focus on investing in, acquiring, and fostering the best Web3 music startups.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
The overall plan of the acquisition has been to bring blockchain and Web3 to artists and fans, and in the long run, revolutionize the music industry.
Does this all sound a bit nebulous? Well, it is, and the company hasn't revealed much, but there seems to be definitely a move towards music in Web3 and its expansion. And with the extensive experience in music, gaming, and entertainment, Vlasopoulos definitely seems to know where the company is headed next.
What could go wrong, right?
I founded an internet company that let folks download and share music for free.
Kind of like Napster?
Exactly like Napster.
What do you mean?
I founded Napster.
Sean Parker founded Napster.
And now let us go even further into the metaverse with virtual concerts. The American VR concert production company AmazeVR has announced a fresh round of multi-million-dollar investments from its latest funding round to help enable fans to see their favorite musicians in an exclusive 3D environment.
AmazeVR can capture so-called hyper-real 9K live action footage of artists performing to help them create these amazing 3D environments.
The company also produced Megan Thee Stallion's VR tour from April to June this year, and as the tour reached a 75% attendance rate for its VR concerts, there are plans underway to continue such a trend with other big names in music, both in the USA and South Korea.
Beyond their plans to expand partnerships with artists, publishing companies, labels, and agencies, the company also stated that their metaverse service will be available on the major VR app stores in the first half of 2023.
Trading in the sweaty dive bar for a concert on your couch? It sounds like that might be a possibility for you here very soon.
Now, back to the real world, as we are excited to once again share some real human music from real human artists that we've discovered on the iMusician community.
That's right, and this week we've really been loving the sounds of Frida from Beirut, El Diablo from France, Panfley from Spain, and Snow Money from Wisconsin in the United States.
We love to explore new music from all of you around the world who've been sharing their new and latest releases with us in the community. And if you have a release coming up or in the pipeline, then share it with us in the iMusician community. You might end up in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in this week. As Suzanne just mentioned, if you're interested in getting involved and possibly being featured on the show, join us in the iMusician community. You can find that link in the description. And while you're down there, hit us with a like and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any content coming up here on this channel. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
On